Welcome to our 5 on 5. Please be joined today by Alicia O'Quinn with the Department of Human Services, Foster and Adoptive Parent Recruitment, Retention, and Training. Alicia, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So we've been talking a lot about the need right now in Southern Oregon, Jackson, Josephine County specifically. I believe that's your area. How bad is it right now?
Significant. We have many children in our community, our local community, that are in care. I believe right now our numbers are showing that we have over 500 children from our neighborhoods that are needing to be in foster care in some form or another, whether that's with relatives, family, or in one of our community foster homes. So very significant need.
Yeah, okay. And we've talked about it in the past. I know we did a story when we went into the Grants Pass office. There was a bed in a closet or in an office. For sometimes there's not beds, foster parents available. Is that something you guys are having to do on a continual basis?
We are not hosting children in the offices, DHS offices, anymore. There have been some times in recent months where we have had to make hotel arrangements for children where DHS staff are staying in the hotels with them because we did not have a placement or a bed available in a foster home. Fortunately, that is, a rare occurrence. We have an amazing team at Child Welfare as well as amazing partnerships with current foster families that are working with us when we get into those crisis situations. But the reality is it has happened, and we don't ever want it to happen again. Every child needs a home. Every child needs to have a bed to sleep in, and we're in a point now where we're really calling out to our community to please come forward and join us. We need your help.
Yeah, and what type of commitment is it to be a foster parent?
I don't want to sugarcoat it. It is a commitment. It is a partnership with an agency dealing with situations that are very difficult. These are children that have experienced some form of abuse or neglect. Some children have experienced multiple forms of abuse. So it's a challenge. It's not an easy process to necessarily go through. But it's not totally painful either. Folks need to be at least 21 years old. They can be single, they can be married, they can be in a stable relationship. They can have a parent that works outside the home or a parent that stays home. It's not required one way or another. They can live in an apartment, they can live in a house, it can be a rental property, it can be a home that they own. Essentially, bottom line, we need to know that they can provide safe care for children. Children need to have a bed of their own to sleep in. That doesn't mean that they have to have their own bedroom, but just a bed of their own. And foster families do need to go through a background check. We will be looking into, any criminal history, any maybe child welfare history of their own. And then also go through what's called a home study process. The home study process includes a lot of questions and a lot of paperwork, interviews for us to really get to know folks. As we've said before, we need to know where folks have been because it does tell us a story about where they're going. And really it's about identifying what are their strengths so that we can match their strengths with our children's needs.
I was going to ask, if that's done matching, if you will.
However, I do want to go back. Before folks get to the home study process, they do need to go through training. So it's approximately 28 hours of training. This training is important just to explain the child welfare system, reasons why kids come into care, the importance of family. We stress over and over again that the goal of foster care is reunification with their family, with their parents. We want to see children reunited with their mom and their dad whenever possible. The goal is really for us to see families be restored. So we spend a lot of time in training really explaining that and talking about why that is so important whenever possible.
Okay, and I know you guys have an informational meeting on July 18th at 7 p.m. Where can people go to get more information about the program? Call or is there details online?
Absolutely. They can call our recruitment line. That's 541-776-6120, extension 264. They will be prompted to leave a voicemail with their contact information. You can also visit our Facebook page. It's Jackson County Foster Adopt. There's information on there about the requirements to become a foster parent, our next informational meetings. So lots of ways to get connected. We want to hear from folks.
Excellent. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.